So hey everyone, every single day we're approaching 610,000 holders. Hopefully in the future we can actually get to 1 million. I'm hoping by the quarter 1 of 2020 or 2022. So be sure to drop a like. We're going to be looking into a lot of news today for Shiba Inu. But Shiba Inu reached 600 holders this week, and I think there's going to be a lot more as we're going to be getting that boost. That specific boost we have all been waiting for Shib. And just like that, we started talking about the moon and Lambos again. As soon as Bitcoin goes up, as soon as the altcoin season starts. But a most important factor that I might be a slightly late here, but still on time. Amazon plans to accept Bitcoin payments this year. And this is bigger news than you might expect. Now, I'm going to be adding something fresh to this news because obviously, this has been talked a lot about. It begins with Bitcoin anonymous data insider said describing Amazon's intent to enter cryptocurrency payments arena. And we are going to be seeing Shiba Inu in the future. It begins with Bitcoin, but I think a lot of more companies are now going to be looking into accepting cryptocurrency. An anonymous source within Amazon has reportedly told London Business newspaper that the commerce is planning to start accepting Bitcoin payments by the end of 2021, possibly setting the stage for a broader mainstream acceptance of cryptocurrency transactions. So 2022, we're preparing for a huge growth. This isn't just going through the motions to set up cryptocurrency payment solution at some point in the future. This is a full-on, well-discussed, integral part of the future mechanism of how Amazon will work, according to a report published on Sunday. And the source indicated that while Bitcoin is the first step in Amazon's crypto ambitions, executives at the company were keen to add other established cryptocurrencies in the future. And the directive is coming from the very top, referring to Jeff Bezos. So Jeff Bezos backing crypto. Now, this is awesome. And they're preparing for something bigger. They're going to be adding other crypto as well because they know that cryptocurrency is a lot of money. The entire project is very much ready to roll. And in addition to accept Bitcoin payments, Amazon is set to be exploring the creation of its own cryptocurrency, possibly as early as 2022. So they're coming in. Speculation about Amazon's entry into cryptocurrency market has been raging for days about a new posting for digital currency and blockchain product lead appeared on the company's job board last week. As per a job description, the new hire will help develop Amazon's digital currency strategy and product roadmap. The position requires strong domain expertise in blockchain, distributed ledgers, central bank digital currencies, and crypto more generally. So this isn't the first time crypto job posting at Amazon, so they have been doing this for some time. But one thing that will change is how many more people, how many more big companies, such as Apple, I'm talking about Verizon, maybe AT&T, maybe Starbucks, are going to be accepting crypto. Imagine paying your Starbucks coffee with Shiba Inu. Now, it might sound crazy now, but it won't sound crazy in 1 to 2 years. And that's when we get that big growth. Finally, I have been already talking about the partnership that is confirmed, that, there have been rumors, and we are seeing now the positive trend that we are all waiting for. So a new source came in, and this is going to be a much bigger thing than we all expected. We should be all paying attention to this. Now, Bitcoin investment products see third week of outflow. So you, as a Shiba Inu holder, what should you think of this? The most important aspect of this is that new holders are going to be getting in. Digital asset products saw outflows for the third consecutive week, totaling 28 million in 7 days through July 23rd. Bitcoin saw a majority of the outflows, which totaled 24 million. However, net flows year to date remain positive. What does this mean for the average crypto Joe? Well, it could mean that we are seeing a price jump. Right now, we are seeing, a big downtrend in the past weeks. So we can see, a lot of it was getting dumped. A lot of Bitcoin was getting out. And now when we saw the inflows, that was the big increase. So hopefully we see this again. And when we see this is when it will keep growing. I definitely do hope so, because if we see those, these two stages again, this is where the big price jump happens. But one of them, that will seriously boost us up is Ethereum. So Bitcoin will obviously grow in the next 50 days, but Ethereum is one of those coins that will also grow in the next 50 days. So Ethereum, as I was saying, I do think it could reach to $3,000. The pair could then plummet to the strong support at 7,200, but a breakout and close above the overhead resistance will open the doors to a possible rally to 2,400. I do think, and not financial advice, that Ethereum could reach 20,000 in the next 3 to 4 years. 20,000 in the next 3 to 4 years would be an insane increase. It would be a 10x. But at that point, Shiba Inu will be already at the moon drinking its champagne. And I'm still sticking by with Shiba Inu. You know, I still think the developers are now doing this project full time. They're working on something even if the prices are low. Even if Bitcoin was $2,000 right now, the developers would still be working on something. And if we check over here, Bitcoin ETF is not happening in 2021, which is kind of bad news, you know, but it won't be happening until 2023. They may not improve it. They're taking their time. The US is taking their time with crypto, and this is the long run. You know, we might need to wait for Shiba Inu to grow. We might need to wait 1 or 2 years. And when we see that growth, that is when I'm most excited. Despite the changing of the guard at the SEC's leadership with Gary Gensler as the new chairman, the commission's stance on Bitcoin ETF remained the same. I've seen nothing that suggests that there's been a switch in their thinking. So they're still looking into adding Bitcoin ETFs, but actually they declined it, and that's what caused the prices to drop. Kai's not the only person to cast doubts on Bitcoin ETFs, and at the same time, King stated Bitcoin ETFs were not high on the list of priorities for the SEC. So they first have to go through a lot of regulation, but there's a lot of things that are under plan. So the first thing, we need to get listed on Robinhood, but telling Insider the commission was focused on regulating meme stock, environmental, social, and governance compliance, and the Robinhood initial public offering. So the SEC is looking in a lot of other things before crypto, because there's a lot more money in meme stocks. There's a lot more money looking in environmental compliances with crypto. And Robinhood, you know, in its initial offering, it needs to be clean. There has been a lot of lawsuits for Robinhood, but if you check over here, seems like this is the big news. With Visa going for crypto, with MasterCard going for crypto, it's going to be a delayed onset effect of Shiba Inu growing. They will first accept Bitcoin, and in the future, they will accept Shiba Inu. In the future, they will accept Dogecoin, Litecoin, Ethereum, all of the coins you can think of on the top 100. And that is great news. That is honestly something I have been looking forward to. And if you saw this post 2 years ago, it would probably be looking fake. Now imagine if McDonald's did the same thing. Imagine if all the big companies did the same thing. Think of any brand. Think of any big brand that will accept crypto or Shiba Inu. What would happen to Bitcoin and Shiba Inu's prices? That is pretty obvious. So for example, if Nike, McDonald's, maybe a lot of these bigger brands, you know, clothing brands start accepting Bitcoin as payment, some people would actually use that. Some people would use it instead of fiat because they, you know, maybe forgot a wallet at their home and they have, you know, their phone. They don't have a wallet. And then simply they pay. That's it. They go away. The transaction is done. And Bitcoin would be at 200,000 and we would be drinking our own champagne. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time, peace everyone.